Hello everyone, this is the Dream Envoy, and welcome back to Let's Play Winds of Change. Last time we've discovered that we're the Seer, and we just had a vision with two characters, Valessa and Ulrich, and apparently, according to the vision, the village is going to burn down. Here we are in present day where we ended up meeting this guy named Sovi, who, from his dialogue, he seems like he may be a villain or something along that line. So his masters seem to also have some other plans. It makes me... I'm already invested in the story. There's some tropes here that I've, seen in other games, but so far, I am invested. Clace, you're doing a great job so far. The music is also great. I think that Fox and Moore worked on some of this, so that's cool. Holland entered the prison cell with Sovi by his side. Or Sovi. I forgot how the narrator or voice actor pronounced his name. His master remained outside as a pseudo-display of trust. But it was evident to Holland that no trust existed. The prisoner looked up, surprised to see a different face. Yet, within him, was still a slowly dwindling hope. Cut off the rebellion. These would be his final days.
So, someone different has finally come. What are you, the executioner or something? I figured it was only a matter of time.
I love your attitude.
Actually, Sovi said to keep you alive. You seem to underestimate your value, Shane.
Ah, Shane. Well, Shane's pretty cute.
You think I'm important? That's not what I expected to hear.
Don't take it the wrong way. You must not know what I meant.
He knelt down in front of the prisoner. With a sinister smirk, he tried to intimidate Shane.
You're important as a bargaining chip. And the fact I must keep you alive is a curse. When I'm through with you, you'll beg for death.
Ah, Holland. You are messed up, but you are damn hot.
You see, I'm different from Sovi. He's past the bar. They no longer need to test him. But I'm in the position where results must happen. When we give you back, you'll be a broken man. And soon after, the foundation of the rebellion will crumble. You think we don't know that Damek is your leader?
What?
Damn it, huh? Shane's eyes shot wide open in utter shock. It seems that Holland's threat worked to great effect.
You'd be stupid not to think we have inside men. I could order Damek's execution in a matter of seconds. You don't value your life, but you value his. Good. Now, I expect you to answer my questions. The Blade of Exodus, is it in Valenorth Village? And the one who can wield it, do they live there as well?
Fellow North Village, that's the village that gets burned down. Wait, if that's the case, did the sword that Ulrich gave me, ironically is the sword they're looking for, the Sword of Exodus. That would be ironic. By the time we catch up with Ulrich, it's already too late. Oh, back to the vision of the future then. His large blade is in deadlock with one of our enemy's soldiers. Valessa draws her daggers as I hold out my sword, ready.
We order you to cease your resistance! Those who support the rebellion must perish!
Remind me, why is the rebellion rebelling? Probably because you're a bunch of jerks. To break the deadlock, Ulrich kicks his opponent in the gut. They stumble back and ready their blade with a flourish. This isn't much longer until they charge toward him again.
Melissa, your dagger!
Ulrich jumps out of the way and rolls towards us. Landing on his knees, he pries one of the daggers from her grip. Without even looking, he throws it behind himself. He closes his eyes and looks down at the ground. When he hears the impact of the dagger, he folds his ears back. For a moment, it looks like he's actually sad.
Spirits, please forgive my misdeeds. I acted only to protect those under my watch.
He cares about the spirits. For some reason, I didn't expect that. But before I can think about this further, something happens. Catching Valessa and I off guard, we were in complete disbelief.
Huh?
He notices a shocked expression on both of our faces. Rising to his feet, it's not long before he wears the same look. The enemy soldier fell as expected, but there was nothing inside. Scattered pieces of armor littered the ground. Huh. Haunted armor. Cool. As we process this revelation, confusion soon assails us. This was no ordinary attack. What we just saw was impossible.
What's going on? Ulrich, what are those things?
I don't know. Come closer, you two. This doesn't feel right. Empty suits of armor with a hatred for the rebellion?
Probably magic or something.
Only those who've mastered the spirits could do this. I'm afraid this is much larger than we thought.
That can't be true. The spirits are pure. They aid us.
Yeah, sure looks like they wanted to help. That's not my only concern, though. Look at this.
Well, maybe the spirits are neutral. Maybe the spirits don't care about the rebellion. Maybe the rebellion is not as important as you think. I don't even know what you're rebelling for, but I do have to say, the people you're rebelling against? Jerks. Attractive, but jerks. Attractive jerks, but still jerks. She scoffs as she steps towards the helmet. Kneeling down, she puts her dagger out of it.
Do you recognize these colors, Ulrich?
No, why would I?
Gold and white. The triumvirate standard. I would have never made such a deduction, but only they could wield the spirits in this fashion.
Ah, the triumvirate. Those floating robes without faces but can smile nonetheless. Yeah, I would know what the triumvirate is because I'm an observer, but if I was in the protagonist position, I would say, what's triumvirate?
Supposed protectors. Some even the creators of Celestia. I have no idea why they'd want to do this to us.
Wait, those things created the world?
Wouldn't be the first time they attempted occupation. They hinted that the rebellion was involved here. Alessa, do you know anything about that?
I don't. So much has changed lately. With our last elder gone, Nihilus has been in charge. Maybe he has something to tell us.
It's worth a shot. We should see if he's alive. Protecting you is my goal, but now I want answers. If anyone knows about this, it would be him.
Mindless, huh?
To the elder's house, then.
Yeah.
I follow after Valessa and Ulrich. We walked along the circular road surrounding the water tank. I make note for it later. It might help put out the flames. More suits of armor litter the ground. There's so many of them. Makes me feel a bit hopeless, like we stood a chance. The village wasn't defenseless. That was proof.
Aren't you glad we waited now? If we rushed in head first, we'd be dead.
Huh.
Then where are the villagers' bodies? I only see the suits of armor laying around.
Ooh, That's creepy. That was a good question, actually. No blood, no signs of major struggle. Yet we've heard their screams, yet nothing. Like what, did they poof into smoke or something? Only the fire and the glistening of the white armor.
That's a good sign. Then they won and fled to safety. Are there any havens in Valenorth?
Did they flee?
I'd say the Elder's house and the Grand Tree. The fire may not have reached either yet.
Wait. How many people can fit in the Grand Tree?
Hold that thought. Valessa, you have adorable smile. You are so precious when you smile.
Not as good of a sign as I thought. The enemy could be trying to round everyone up. Put them all in one place before killing them.
That's a strategy.
That's dirty.
But it works. We still don't know what they're after. It can't be genocide. It must be something else. Does Valenorth have anything the Triumvirate would want? Did the change in leadership bring anything with it?
Like I said, we'd have to talk to Milos. But I doubt he'd be at the Grand Tree.
They look at each other and then look at me. I could tell that Valessa was pushing us towards Milos. But that's because she knew this was a vision.
But what if there are people in the Grand Tree? Is Milos more important than all of them? It would be cold to let everyone die.
Oh, yes. Isn't that what I was trying to argue earlier?
Ulrich, this is larger than Valenorth. Especially if it involves the Rebellion. Information could save entire villages.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like what you're suggesting.
Like it's any better than what you suggested? Using the people as pawns to buy us time? How is this any different?
That's what I'm saying. First he's saying use them as pawns to buy us time. And then now he's saying, oh, we should save them. Huh. They fume at each other but realize it's a stupid argument. In the midst of this battle, nothing was so black and white. Though I find it odd that Ulrich switched viewpoints so fast. Sorry if that was a loud clap, but yes, 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 yes.
That's what I just... of Valenorth's future. Such things are under the jurisdiction of the Seer. I stand by his side, and you stand by both of ours.
As I was going to say, I'm glad that the story pointed out how fast Ulrich changed sides. Or viewpoints, rather.
That is, unless you want to abandon your job. But that wouldn't look good on your perfect record.
I guess you can fight dirty too. I don't like this, but you have me by the throat. I can only hope that you make the right choice.
He stares at me with a serious look on his face. Talk about putting me on the spot. But if this was my role, I had to fill the shoes.
What are we going to do?
Focus on lives, go to the Grand Tree, focus on information, go after Milos. Yeah. Okay, like I say, if we go to the Grand Tree, we could save lives immediately. But if we focus on information and go after Milos, then we could... But that's only potential. That's only potential. There's only potential information. There's only a chance that we'll get information, and if we do, there's only a chance that it's going to be helpful information. Overall, it's just a chance that we're gonna get something. Whereas if we focus on lives, we at least know that we're gonna be able to save people. You know what? I'll go to the Grand Tree. Vision or not, I couldn't let all those people die. It was my duty to save as many people as possible.
Good to know we're on the same page. Milos can't be the only one with information.
That is also true. Never thought of that, but you are also absolutely right.
Are you sure about this? Remember what we talked about?
I nodded and reiterated my stance on the matter. Nothing was more important than saving innocent lives. Agreed. All the better if some of them had important information. We changed our course and head to the Grand Tree. It didn't feel good to abandon Milas, but we had to. This was real. I used the future to cheat the present. And hey, if it turns out to be the wrong choice, I'll just make the right choice when the time comes. In the present day, Damek found himself lost in thought. Using the tunnels under Mazio for solitude, he found peace. There was much to plan, but for once they had the upper hand.
Valinor, the Blade of Exodus. There must be something the spirits aren't telling us. Something we could use to take down the Triumvirate. When I touched the blade, I saw our victory, but I'm not trained to interpret such things. I pray for the cooperation of Valinor.
Is every character we're gonna get introduced to just going to be attractive? I'm probably going to think that way because they're all anthropomorphic wolves. One of his advisors approaches, careful not to startle him. When he realizes he's detected, he let out a soft yawn.
Another one of those sleepless nights, Damek? I can't blame you. It's been the same with me. Did I hear you say something about Valinor?
Yeah, I was thinking out loud. In Valinor, there's a person who can peer into the future. That's why I had Pro bring the blade there last week.
Huh. So the sword was in Valinor, which would explain why it was burning down. And if I'm the Seer, yeah, peer into the future. That would refer to me. And if that's what they're saying, and that I'm using the sword, then cool. The blade that Ulrich gave me is the Sword of Exodus.
I'm aware of their culture, but their seers use spirits, not a blade. Do you think it will be that easy?
Worth the gamble, isn't it? It's not my place to wield knowledge of the future. But the seers are experts, conditioned from birth. Pro has sent word that the current seer is male. His investigation is progressing slower than I'd like. We need to pick up the pace, and fast.
Would you say female if I, chose Seeress?
Now that they have the blade, they're a target. The Triumvirate is likely planning their attack as we speak. That's why I've decided to send an experienced fighter.
They are. Is Ulrich that experienced fighter?
I guess that's me.
I've had the mayor of Mazio write up a decree. It will allow you entry and the ability to complete what Pro started. On paper, and to everyone else, it's a simple export. Only Milas knows the importance of this blade. All you have to do is deliver it from Valinor back to me. That is, with the Seer at your side, Ulrich.
You seem to think that will be easy. It's not likely they know the truth of Valinor. I can bring the Seer, but they'll just decline.
Present yourself as a mercenary, not a rebel. Tell them a meeting of importance is happening in Mazio. We want their ability to help with some important decisions.
Something important in Mazio.
Dishonesty. Great way to start a partnership.
Yeah, but in the wasn't it made clear that Ulrich and Valessa were rebels?
It worked for us, don't you remember? Look at how invaluable you've become.
Ulrich laughed and turned to look at the dark depths of the tunnels. At the moment, everything ahead seemed bleak and uncertain. Having an ally cast light on what future would be a tremendous boon.
So this is it, isn't it? With the Seer at our side that can direct us, we can secure the victory that you witnessed.
I almost don't believe it, but it's true. Now I have to be honest with you, Ulrich. There's a reason why I'm sending you instead of asking Pro.
Pro?
And what's that?
He may not be strong enough to face what's coming. It's not just a hunch that Valinor will be attacked. In our victory, I saw its death and destruction.
I see.
According to the vision, Valinor will be attacked.
So I asked that you protect the Seer and his allies at all costs. And when you come across Pro, have him join you as well. I'll make sure to prepare an exquisite welcoming party.
I'll leave first thing in the morning. What did you see exactly?
Nothing you can't fight your way out of, but trust me, it will show them the truth. And when you get back, they'll be ready to fight. But promise me one thing, and one thing only. That along the way the Seer touches the blade. If he can wield it, then we have our greatest weapon.
This is just confirming my suspicions left and right. Okay then, background artwork is great, by the way. I think I'm gonna end it here. Alright. That was quite a lot that happened. Next time, I guess we'll explore the Grand Tree and check for any survivors of Valinor's destruction. If you like this video, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all that jazz. Okay, see you guys next time.